Hey there, TikTok, YouTube, family, and friends. Alright, so we're back again today because I got these three, or well, I got two amplifiers here. So I ended up getting this Urban Audio Works, and this is HexFET Super Bass 4-channel, 800 watts, as you can read yourselves. And then this one here, this is a Boss Audio Systems, and this is the Impact IMP 2000M, which is rated, supposed to be 2000 watts. It's a MOSFET monoblock power amplifier, just like you can read. Then this one over here, we have a Rockville. Sorry, not Rockford. It's Rockville. But anyways, it's a powered amplifier, or a powered subwoofer. So it's got the 8-inch subwoofer right there built into it. This is the kind that goes underneath the seats and everything. But anyways, I don't have a way to test these at home. So I've been watching some YouTube videos, and I found out that if you take a Xbox 360 power supply, just like this one right here, you can use it at home to power your stuff. So as you can see right here, this is a 16.5 amps, and this is the 203 watt version power block for an Xbox 360. But anyways, this is the biggest one that they have that you can use. The other ones, they have smaller wattages than the 203. I don't remember exactly what the wattages were, but they're smaller than this one. This is the biggest one. And so anyways, I'm going to cut this up and make a power supply so that I can power my car audio amplifiers here at my house, and that way I can test them and make sure that they're good and everything, and then after that I can sell them. And if they're not good, then I'm going to try to attempt to repair them. Maybe you guys can see some videos on that too. I don't know. But anyways, we're gonna get started here. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut my power cord here. Just like that. Cut my power cord. Alright, so now sticking my cable in here. I'm going to cut it right here. And you just want to kind of go right down the center here, just like this. Just like that. And go away from you when you're cutting. Makes it easier. So that way you don't cut yourself. And then once we get down here, we're going to take this outer casing off. Just by going around. Being very careful so we don't cut ourselves. Alright, so now we got it down just like that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and strip all this back and everything. Get rid of all this. And then once I do that, we'll be right back with you. Alright, so now that I got that braided wire that was protective sheeting around the outside here, I got that removed. I'm going to go ahead and make a slit down the center of this so that we can expose the rest of the wires. And I'm trying not to cut any of the other wires that are in there, so I'm trying to be as careful as possible. And voila, just like that. Now once again, I'm going to go around the outside here. Try to cut this protective sheeting off. Try not to get too deep because I don't want to cut into anything in there. There we go, just like that. So now we're down to the wires that we need to strip. Okay, so as you notice, there's 4 black wires in here. There is 4 yellow wires in here. Get rid of that nylon cord there. Okay, but back to what I was saying. There's 4 yellow wires, there's 4 black wires, then there's a red wire and a blue wire. So when you're doing this, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to strip all these down, okay? And then once you get them all stripped down and everything, what we're going to do is we're going to connect all the black wires together, and then we're going to solder them together with some shrink wrap or whatever. We're going to do the same thing with the yellow wires, and then we're going to do the same thing with the red and the blue wires, okay? Now, once you get all these yellow wires connected together and soldered together or whatever, this is going to be your power wire. This is what you're going to stick right into the 12 volt on your amplifier. And then all these black wires, of course, they're going to be your ground wires. So all these are going to be connected together too, and it's going to go right into your ground on your amplifier. And then these two, it's like your power for your remote. Basically like when your amp turns on and everything. So we're going to solder these two together just like that, and that will make our amplifier turn on. And then we're also going to put a jumper on the amplifier too, and I'll show you guys that later. But anyways, we'll be back after we strip these wires. Alright, we're back, and as you can see, I got all my wires stripped out here. So now that I got all my wires stripped, like I said before, we're going to take these wires, the 4 black wires, and we're going to put them all together. And then once we get them all together, we're going to solder them. It's kind of like that. Now I'm going to do my yellow wires. Just like that. Now I'm going to do my blue and red wire, which this is just going to turn our power box on. Keep it on, powered all times. And like I said before, this is going to be our positive, the yellow one, and the black one's going to be our negative. So now that we got that done or whatever, we're going to get some heat shrinks. Actually, I think I'm going to solder first. I'm going to solder first, and then I'm going to put the heat shrink on. So I guess here we go. I'm not good at soldering. Very first thing I ever soldered was the woofer that we just built. So I'm still trying to learn, I guess, how to solder. it should be heating this thing up. But it's not doing, doesn't look like it's doing a good job, does it?
Did it melt any? Looks like it's melting, but it's just not really giving you product. Oh shoot, 10:30.